Welcome everyone, I'm Jordan Sharp as we head into another big night of hoops action here in the NBA. It's time for me to release my NBA picks of the day, and after a good, perfect parlay last night, give us a little bit of extra bankroll heading into this evening. I have 3 more picks that I think are just as valuable. So we'll start it off in the Eastern Conference with the visiting Suns heading into Philadelphia to play the Sixers tonight. The Suns come in as a 9.5-point favorite, but I am going with a bet on the total instead, hitting around 206.5. Now this total's dropped a little bit from where it opened at 208, and I think that's opening up a little bit of value tonight for the over between these two clubs. The Philadelphia 76ers obviously aren't going to play much defense. Suns should have no problem getting upwards of 105, possibly even 110 points in this game. And if that's the case, obviously I think the over has to have a little bit of value. Suns haven't been perfect on defense either. Their post defense has been a little bit shaky. Alex Len has started to get more minutes above Miles Plumlee. Still hasn't helped a lot, but it is helping just a little bit. But being undersized in that at the 3 and 4 spots has really hurt them on defense this season. I think that could help the Sixers offense as well. So go ahead and take over 206.5. Next one I have for you is the Milwaukee Bucks heading into Toronto to play the Raptors tonight, and the Raptors come in as a slight favorite. However, once again, I'm going with a wager on the total here at 198 points. And this one I'm actually going the opposite direction, going under on this one. And I'm following the line movement that's been established so far since these lines opened yesterday afternoon at 202. Total's dropped a significant 4 points since it opened here between these two teams. And I think that's telling us that the under is where the sharps are betting their money. And it's probably where you should put your money as well. Even though it's down from 202 to 198, I still think there's some value on the under this evening. The Milwaukee Bucks have been playing a lot better basketball under Jason Kidd here this season. Their defense has been much improved. The Raptors obviously are going to be a solid home team, and even though they've had a pretty good record to start the season, they really haven't played too many good teams either. But this will be an interesting contest between these two clubs. I think it will be definitely more defensive in nature, so take the under. And the final one I have for you tonight is an interesting Eastern Conference showdown between two of the East's best. It's the Cleveland Cavaliers heading into Washington to play the Wizards tonight, and the Cavs come in as a 1.5-point favorite in this one. I think that the other side of this one, the Wizards here taking points at home, is absolutely the way you need to go in this one. I think they could very well upset the Cavs tonight in their building. It should be a very raucous crowd here in Washington, D.C. With Bradley Beal now back on the court for the Washington Wizards. He made his impact. And presence felt even the first game he was back. He's definitely going to have another good game here tonight against a shaky Cleveland wing defense. So with him back in the fold, that gives the Wizards yet another offensive weapon here against a Cavs team that's really been struggling on defense to start the season. And I think that could parlay into a win tonight for the Washington Wizards. So I'm going to go with Wizards plus 1.5 or on the money line, depending on how risky you're feeling tonight. But that'll do it for my NBA picks of the day. Make sure you check out tomorrow for my NFL props here for the Week 12 action. But until next week, I'm Jordan Sharp, and this has been another edition of the Sharp Pick.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.